Hello, everyone. So, let's continue the journal reading. This is my favorite one. This is 2005. 2005. And 2005 was my whole year. Yes. I was fucking the whole year. Woo! I had so much fun, and I wrote names. Yes, from January till December, I fucked the whole year. That was my whole year, my HO year. I think that everyone should have a whole year. I mean, some of us are having multiple years or even decades, but no judgment here. But sex is something that should be talked about frequently and openly, and no shame about it. Sex is natural. Sex is normal. Sex is something that has to be done. It's because we're humans. Now, of course, there are some people who don't like the intercourse part of sex, but as you know, sex is not just the intercourse. It's a whole lot of other things, right? So, 2005, I had just separated from Mr. Ex-husband, and this is before I met Mr. Scammer. So, I separated from Mr. Ex-husband in 2004. I met Mr. Scammer in 2006. So, 2005. Woo! Yes. Hey, I protected myself, and I did it in the privacy of my own home. My kids weren't there. They were either with their dad or with my mom. But I had a great time. I mean, yes, this was over 17 years ago, but I took that out of me. You know, I took the whole out of me, and it was fun, and I don't regret it. And I don't regret even talking about it right now, because we all do it. Now, some of us do it in private and some of us don't. But yeah, 2005 was my whole year. And I remember that I had a sleigh bed that year. I had a dark brown sleigh bed. And if that sleigh bed could talk, it would say, "Another one?" Yes, another one. I talk about sex frequently, especially to my boys. Of course, they scream, they cringe. They're like, "Oh, mom." But in my household, sex is talked about openly without any shame. As soon as they were young enough, I would speak to them about sex in their language, because sometimes you have to go there, but in their language. And my kids understood that if they had any questions, they can come to me, and they did. My kids did come to me for any questions, and I had to be ready. I remember what my then 15-year-old son, he sat me down and he said, "I am ready to have sex." He wasn't questioning should he have sex. It was, he made up his mind. So it wasn't a conversation of telling him to wait. It was like, "Okay, what do you need for this experience? What questions do you need for me to answer?" And he asked away, and I answered. Of course, I had some wine. I did. I had some wine, but woo, it was a great conversation. Oh my God. So I tell all my parents, I work with young clients, and I tell them all the time, I said, they have questions, answer them, because any questions that they may have, they're probably going to get the wrong answer from their friends. So just answer them. It's normal, natural, and I can't wait to have sex again. It's been a long, dry spell for me, but it's okay. I like the fact that, I have balance. I had my whole year, then now I have my dry year, and that's okay. I like it. So yeah, 2005. Have a nice day, y'all.